And there goes Mr. Martin. Shout out to him. I told him just to drop off the box of parts. He sandblasted just outside the house to stay away from us. Like I said, I have no symptoms still, but to keep him safe and away from us. But now, ooh, look at that. Fancy G60 calipers. All sandblasted, my accessory bracket, the caliper carriers over there. What else did happen here? Oh, the heat shield, but yeah, look at that. All nice and sandblasted. Today, I can get all these things painted. Probably not these, but I'll paint this today because that goes with the VR5. All right, so I have the heater going to warm up down here. The power steering, who you guys saw in the last video, is all done. Looking nice and fresh and OEM. And I believe I might go back and I might glue the factory sticker here back on there. Just a little touch, but I might go through and do that. We'll see. And then over here, I was gonna do the accessory bracket in silver like those pieces, but I kind of want this to be different. So this will be wrinkled black, so the accessories kind of stand out. And I think I'm gonna do the calipers here, paint match to the Savoy. So I need to order some more LB6T, which is this one. Where's the cap's at? Right there. I need to order some more of this stuff so I can do the calipers, paint match to the car, which I think will be pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but I really love how like pieces look after they've been sandblasted. They just come out so nice. I either want to get a sandblaster or a vapor honing machine so I can do this stuff on my own. But the pieces just come out looking so fresh. It's such a cool way to do things. The time has come for the good old VHT Wrinkle Plus to work its magic once again. It's so cool to me how this paint goes from being like glossy and smooth, and when it starts drying, it turns out really awesome wrinkle fleck, which you'll see here in just 1 second. But it's so cool to see the before, and then what it turns into is awesome. So our third and final layer just went down. Looking pretty good, but it's heat gun time. Time to make some magic happen. Had to stop halfway real quick. It's so cool seeing it go from this, like the glossy side, to the nice texture side. It just looks so awesome. All you do, heat gun, and you watch, like right here on this center piece. You just watch it slowly move up and dry. Look at that. Look how cool that is. It's just awesome to watch it go back and forth. I love it. Oh yeah. And just like that, we have ourselves yet another beautiful wrinkled black piece. And I'm glad I did it in this color because if you look over here, all these pieces, like the AC compressor, the new starter, and the new alternator will be here today. But this piece and this piece will be on this bracket over here. And I wanted to break up the colors a little bit. So nice fresh silver paired with the wrinkle black is gonna look super, super good together. Like I said before, I know this aspect of an engine build makes the process take so much longer, but I personally, I love this kind of stuff, and really making the engine like mine exactly how I want it is a lot of fun. So I don't mind doing all this kind of stuff. And plus, I'm quarantined for the next 2 weeks, so it doesn't really matter. So at this point, now that this piece is done, I think, aside from the transmission I need to get still, I think at this point we're done with painting. I think everything else is painted and good to go. Like I said, the alternator and starter will be here today, so I don't have to paint those. They'll be brand new, and I think that's it. I think. And then over here, like I said before, I have a new VR5 engine cover coming because mine is clearly broken on the side. So a friend's doing one for me. It should be done this weekend, the outer piece here, and then also the inner piece we're doing as well. And let me just tell you, these pieces are gonna be like the cherry on top. It's gonna look so, so good. All right, so I'm not sure if this is a new feature or maybe I've missed it all this time, but I can actually track the delivery truck now, which is pretty cool. So I'm pretty sure this says it has 8 more stops until my house. So I'd say probably about 30 or so minutes, and then we'll have our parts. Ooh, it's getting close. Can I see it from here? No, not yet. He's like right around the corner. Where's my stuff? Here it comes. I finally see it. Oh boy, thank goodness. Yes, more parts. for the Vr5. And for anyone wondering, I had them deliver the parts to the back door, waited until he was gone, and then I went out and got it just to keep our distance and keep him away from us. All right, so in this box, like I said, we should have an alternator, a starter, some gaskets, and I think at this point I have everything I need for the Vr5, I think. All right, so this one I believe is the starter due to the size. Open that in just a second. This is the alternator. I should have some gaskets in there somewhere. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what that is, but I have it. And then seal for the oil filter housing. These ones here are for the crack pipe. This one is for something, I can't remember, but I have them. I'm not sure what this is. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get this out of here. So this alternator is from the company Mesmer. And we'll go ahead and pop it open real quick. Bam. All nice and new and shiny. I probably can't do this one-handed. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. I can do it. I can do it. Oh, so sorry. Let me in there. Stand by. Stand by. This was not a one-hand operation. I apologize. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So fresh and shiny. I was going to go ahead and clean up the one I have from the Vr5, which worked. But these are one of the things where these can crap out like at any given minute, so it's better just to get a new one. Look at that. Everything's nice and shiny, looking fresh. Very nice piece. Oh yeah, in this box, this is the new oil cap I got. Even though I don't need any more to the Bentley one, but still, it's not bad. The nice paint, the fresh lettering, it does look pretty good, but still not as nice as the Bentley one. So gaskets here, I'm not sure what this is for. I ordered this for the oil cooler, which is that right there, but it looks kind of different. So I have that one, and this one is also for the oil cooler, but I thought it was gonna be bigger than that. So maybe I ordered the wrong ones, we'll see. But these two are correct. These are for the coolant pipe. So those are good to go. And then last but not least, we have the starter in here. Look at that, nice and fresh and ready to go. Now, if you're wondering, I made sure to order the starter for the O2J trans, which will be on the car, versus the O2M. So I don't know if there's a difference, but I made sure to order the one that was for the O2J. So this one should work, no problem. This is the 12 volt, 2000 kilowatts. It's a hefty boy. It's a hefty boy. So nice little score of parts. Now, only if I had some hardware to actually install these pieces on the engine, but this is a good step. It's kind of funny. This box came in earlier this week, and I'm pretty sure she has the same starter that I just got. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same one. ASA, let me see the partners are the same. Because the one on the TDI is kind of whining a little bit, so I think it needs a new one. But I think it's the exact same one as the Vr5, I'm not mistaken. Let's see. This is a 248PR, 24, yep, exact same thing. Exact same starter. So, I mean, they both have the O2J trans. I wasn't sure it would be different between TDI versus Vr5, but now you know. Same. And that also kind of lets me know that I actually ordered the proper one, so that's always good. All I know is I absolutely love getting brand new parts. Everything's so nice and clean. There's no like dirt grime on it. It's just like pristine. I wish I could say this forever. That would be really nice. So I guess for tonight, what I can do, since I don't have any hardware to put anything actually on here, I can go through and start putting some of the gaskets, like the intake manifold gasket. I can now put the gaskets on the fancy crack pipe that Ricky made me, which this thing looks so good. Like, he did an amazing job on this thing. And it's gonna look so fancy. Oh yeah, such a beautiful piece. You won't be able to see it too much once it's in the car, but I'll know it's there. All right, so these gaskets will just pop right around the top. There's a little indent for each one. The one before wasn't leaking, but like I said, might as well do everything new while it's out, because when this is in the car, it's a bit of a pain to get to if it's leaking. So while it's here, while it's easy to get to, might as well. Bam. Easy. All right, so crack pipe is done. That can go in there. I guess we'll do this one later. Let's do this one. We'll do the intake manifold, the valve for a gasket with all of these spark plug wells, 4 and 5. Voila. All right, let's do this next. So these little gaskets here are for the spark plug wells. You can see each individual one right there. And they have a little tab. You can see the little cutout right there. So you can only put them in one way, so you can't really mess it up. And then you have the groove here in the valve cover, which is where the valve cover gasket goes. All right, valve cover is done. All right, so this section is done for right now. I was gonna put the gasket on the bottom of the intake manifold, but I wanna do one more layer of clearing that first, so that can wait for right now. And also these little arms that hold in the little flapper piece right there. These I didn't paint either, so I'm gonna go through and paint these tonight real quick, So that can just wait for right now. What I can do next though, we can put the new thermostat, which is right here, into the new coolant flange along with the seal. So we'll do that next. So this here is our new coolant flange. Right there, sensors go in these top holes, and then the thermostat goes in there. And actually, I'm realizing now they didn't give me the bottom piece with this, so I'm gonna have to steal the one off our old housing, which is right here. But it's okay because I have a new gasket and thermostat, so not the biggest deal in the world. This piece right here, this little curved piece. So we'll take this piece off and move it to this one, along with our new thermostat and gasket. So it'd be good to go. And also we need to transfer the sensors. Well, actually this one it's just a block off of one sensor, so these two get transferred over to this one. So here's our piece we're stealing from the old coolant flange, and then we'll take our new thermostat here, goes in with the spring side facing down, just like that, and then your seal goes around this top lip right here, then you put this on top of that. It only fits one way, so you can't really mess that up. Bolts go in, and then this is... All right, so this piece is now officially done. We have our new seal right there. We have our sensor, our block off, the new thermostat at the bottom, and the new gasket. Pretty much good to go. Now, I put this hose in there just for now so I didn't lose it. But what I think I'm going to do is try and find the 24 valve VR6 silicone hose set, because I haven't seen one for the VR5, but I'm pretty sure, I mean, this is basically a 24 valve VR6 just minus one cylinder. So the hose set for that one should fit on this one. And I'd rather use the nice silicone hoses versus reusing or just buying new OEM ones. The silicone ones are just better and they look cooler. All right, so up next, I guess we can go ahead and throw our new water pump here in. And until I have hardware, I guess it's just gonna sit there. And I believe these only fit one way as well. There, is that it? Voila, fancy. So until I have hardware, it'll just be like that. So now I'm pretty much done out here. I'm gonna grab these pieces that need to be painted. And I'll bring these downstairs with me. And also we can grab this should be the new rear main seal, which the lower cover is downstairs as well. So we'll go ahead and pop that one in as well. All right, last two pieces of the day, all prepped and ready to go to get their nice VHT treatment. All right, so my first layer sits for just a few minutes for my next coat. We can come over here and pop out the old rear main seal out of the lower cover here and put in our new one. And thankfully, I ordered the right size. So good to go. All right, so these pieces are all done, looking all fancy in the wrinkle black. I had a spot on the tension I wanted to touch up, so I did this section over, so now it's all good to go. And then over here, I didn't film it, I apologize, but our new rear main seal is now in. It's very easy to do. I just used a hammer and a flathead and popped it from the back side forward, and then same thing, I put the new one from the front side in, just kind of pushed around the outside very slowly until it's sat flush with the cover. And that should be good to go. So we are definitely making great progress on all this stuff, but until I get some actual hardware, I can't put anything together on the actual engine, so we're kind of at a standstill. I'm gonna call them on Monday and hopefully they say it's done. And if it is, I'm gonna try and find someone who's not quarantined to home to go pick it up for me. I'll PayPal them the money so they can pay for it and then just drop it off at my house. No contact, but I need my hardware because I have so many pieces that are done, but can't do anything until I have some hardware. Gonna end it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey, I was doing just fine.